Success is 99% failure. Soichiro Honda. My friends, each and every day, 10 to 15 minutes, no matter how long it takes for you to master this, because once you master the charts, the amount of time it took you to master them doesn't matter, because the world is your oyster. All you have to do, my friends, is spend the time to learn how to read these charts, how to enter these trades, how to exit these trades, how to make it work. And you do that by your relentless pursuit of excellence. Each and every day, 10 to 15 minutes, practice trading all you can. You want to supercharge your training, become a Patreon supporter, because you get what? You get immediately our training 3-part series, Options Made Simple, the Charting Wealth Way. Plus, you get the early release of Charting Cryptos, Commodities, and Currencies. Plus, you get the 3-wave trades. Plus, you get the 20, we try to get up to 20 weekly vertical crossovers every week, and all the other special trainings right there for you. Now, let's jump into these charts. By the way, Patreon members, I've already released this week's Charting Cryptos, Commodities, and Currencies. And as soon as I finish today's broadcast, the daily review, I'll be doing the 3-wave trades for you, our curated trades from liquid stocks and ETFs. Let's jump into these charts. We see now everything up for the day. Things were moving around different ways during the day, but at the end of the day, everything up. The S&P up just a little bit, 0.12%, but again, moving in the right direction. You can see it was up in the morning on the half-day chart, and then burned most of that off in the afternoon. But of course, so far this week, we reached a higher high. Same on the 2-day. This represents Wednesday, first day of the latest 2-day candle, but you can see reaching a higher high, things just moving up on the half-day and the 2-day. We are decently above on both of them. The weekly trend line, things going in the right direction. Again, we can see lots of volume at the end of the day. We will pay attention to this doji here with all that volume. Again, somebody was selling, somebody was buying, and there was very little movement in price. Those of you who took that training the other day on volume, of course, I think I released that last night. Yes, I did. But again, great training, so it helps you understand what this means, this high volume, and very little in the way of price movement on the candle. It means a lot, something you should very much pay attention to. So that is where we are on the S&P 500, again, going in the right direction. What do we see on the NASDAQ 100? Well, it was up 0.73%. No doji at the end of the day. Did maybe pair off some, well, yeah, a little bit as to where it was up in the morning, but a nice weekly candle continuing to rise, 2-day candle continuing to move up, and price is above the weekly trend line on both the 2-day and half-day. Things moving in the right direction. This has been a great trade over many, many weeks on both the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ 100. When will this stop? Well, everything that goes up must come down, and we will be waiting and watching for it to happen, and we will be looking to ride down that next leg with SH and PSQ. Those are the inverse ETFs for the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ 100 respectively. Now, let's move on to bonds. What's up with 20-year bonds? Up for the day, 0.84%. What do we see going on? We have a very flat weekly trend line. We can see the 2-day sitting just below it as far as the candle is. We can see on the half-day moving up a little above it during the day with lots of volume, but again, not a whole lot of movement. I mean, we can see where things peaked up. Candle itself, not all that big, so we will pay attention to where things might be going. But again, what do we have for the week? The third doji. We will see, is the market bottoming out? Is it getting ready to move up? We had decent volume last week. This week, we don't know yet. We are 3 days into a 5-day candle, and we'll continue to watch. And by the way, just to remind you, it is Wednesday. This is the day for looking back. This is the day where you step away, you look back to see what's going on. You go to that weekly chart, you dissolve yourself, disassociate yourself with any prior knowledge, and you just look at what the charts are telling you. We have a great training today. It's in your show notes that we are sharing with you. You're not a subscriber, you're not getting those show notes. So if you would like to, just go to chartingwealth.com, sign up for free. We never spam or sell that list, chartingwealth.com. Let's leave 20-year bonds, go to gold. Gold about flat, up 0.06% for the day. Still gold moving in the right direction. That is down. We see that the price is below on the 2-day and on the half-day. You can see where things popped up in the morning, rolled off in the afternoon with lots of volume. So again, we want to see if gold is going to continue to go down, or is it just going to digest these losses and then start to move up again. But again, we've got it tracked as going down. We're short on gold right now, and we'll continue to watch it. Hope that you are practice trading these things if you are a Patreon member and, of course, are still learning, and you've already taken that 3-part series, Options Made Simple, the Charting Wealth Way. Then, of course, the way you deal with gold is you short it. You buy puts in your practice trades to see how good you are at doing that. You learn by doing in our world. That's pretty much the way you learn everything that you really get down. It's not theoretical, it's real if you do it. Now, let's move on lastly to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, little up for the day, just about flat, up 0.10%. We still see Bitcoin nice below the weekly trend line on the 2-day and on the half-day. You can see where it popped up in the morning, rolled back in the afternoon. We want to keep seeing it backtrack. We want Bitcoin to set back up into moves that we can recognize and focus on. I want to keep seeing it pull back. And then when it does get ready to go up again, I want it to be clean and clear. It's what we're hoping for. I want it to look more like the S&P 500 instead of this gaggle that it is and has been for the last many months. Hopefully that'll be happening. And when it is, we can start practice trading Bitcoin again. Otherwise, we're just gambling. We're like a monkey throwing darts at a dartboard, and that is not the way we like to play. That is where we are, folks, as we end the day. Again, if you're a subscriber, check out that training on stepping back from the market, seeing what's really going on. If you're not a subscriber, go and subscribe at chartingwealth.com. Not a Patreon supporter, we'd love to have you, and we got lots to make it worth your while. God bless, my friends. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth World Headquarters.